Morning everyone, welcome to the garden gym. Hope everybody's okay and working out at home. First of all, we're going to do some kicking exercises by holding on to our stretching bar here. We're going to first use exercises to warm our hips and our legs up, and then we're going to put some leg weights on and do some slow exercises just to develop strength in the legs and control. Now I've already done a warm up and done some stretching. It's important to do that before you do any exercising, of course, but especially kicking. Start first of all, we're just going to stay sideways on to the bar, put our hand on the bar, either front or back, just to make sure you've got some balance. And we're just going to relax the leg and let it flick out and back, trying to keep our hip turned as much as possible. Now I've got a problem at the moment where I had my leg broken and realigned 2 or 3 months ago, that I'm still having trouble getting my hips around in the side kick position because of just getting used to the new angles and things like that. You may have a similar problem, or you may have just learning how to kick properly and that. But this is a good exercise to get that hip round a bit more. We'll start with roundhouse kicks. Hand on here, just nice and relaxed, flick them up. Try and get your hip not to point out this way. Try and get it into there, so you're getting the maximum sideways hip on. Relax the knee and flick it. Don't jar everything, just keep it nice and loose. Get that hip round. Even try kicking over the bin itself this way, which will get your hips more around. And we can do the same with side kicks. From here, pushing them out, and just try stretching them out nice and loose, not too heavy. Nice and relaxed, turning that hip, try and turn your shoulders into the target, into the bar. Then also with hook kick, making sure you don't hit the bar with your knee, but try getting over and around the bar, once again turning your hips into the technique. This way. Let it relax, let it loosen up. Then we can also stretch our hips in this position as well, pushing it this way like we do in the rock and roll movement. So we can pick up and stretch forward and down. Just trying to get a little bit of depth, a little bit of stretch into the technique. Try and get your hips to sit into your kick this way, nice and loose. Whatever kick you do, just loosen it up. Loosen it forward, and you can after a while give a little bit of a knee slide, so you're here sliding forward again, trying to keep your hip against towards the bar, so you're parallel with the bar. And just relax and let them loosen up, turn your shoulder in. So working both sides, nice and relaxed, let them loose, let them flick, but don't snap them too hard. And you can warm your legs up, warm your hips up, and get yourself more in a sideways position when you're kicking. Now we've got some leg weights here that we're going to strap on in a minute. These are 2 kilo leg weights, but it really doesn't matter if you use 1 kilo, half a kilo, or even heavy boots. Just keep it relaxed and gentle. What we're going to do now is just work some slow techniques using the leg weights to create a bit more resistance in our kicks. You can either put your leg weight on one leg, the leg you're working on, or you can put it on both legs if you want an extra kind of resistance there. And also if you slide it, it gives you that little bit of practice and tension in your leg. So what we're going to do from here, one hand or two hand, just nice and loose, pick it up, stretch it out, bring it back. Many times as you can. The 10 should be fine to start with. Try and keep your hips sideways, keep your head up. After a few repetitions, you'll feel that leg starting to drop every time. You have to swing it up, swing it up, swing it up. And that's your limit there, really. I mean, you can kick further, you can keep doing it. But if you want to hold that leg up and kick, then you need to be able to hold it there without it dropping up and down. You should feel it round here, on the back, lower back, and the glutes, around the hips. This is where you're isolating that muscle, trying to hold that up there. Also, you're getting some snap from the knee. Don't lock out too much, just nice and relaxed. And you're building strength into that as well. Now, hook kicks, you can just pick up, put it down if you want. Pick up, put it down. Pick up and put it down. And feel the push from there. Feel the weight that you have to lift. We can also practice some slide kicks. This isn't very long here. Normally in gyms you have either a banister, a long banister, or a stretching bar or something like that you can work along. We'll stand here, pick our leg up, and just slide gently into the technique. From here, slide and try and lift your leg, open up your hip, Yeah. Just have a little bit of a slide so you end up a little bit further forward, opening them hips out. We can then move on to double kicking. So we can 1, 2, and again slowing down, concentrating on the angles you're kicking at, rather than just throwing 2 kicks out. So side kick to roundhouse kick here. The other pick up, hook kick, side kick. So you're working that hip, working the movement of the body, working the technique from the hips. So side kick, round kick, hook kick, side kick, and down. Do them in 2s or 3s, many as you can. Varying, trying to work the different angles for each kick, but bringing the knee up in a nice chamber.